My beloved child, don't skip this moment, because what's being revealed right now will shake everything you thought you knew. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, something that's been hidden in plain sight all this time. What's coming isn't coincidence, it's exposure, and it starts with your own bloodline. She's been acting distant lately, hasn't she? A strange silence, a sudden shift in her eyes when you walk into the room. It's not rebellion, it's revelation. Heaven has been watching her, and tonight, the truth begins to unfold. Don't move away, this message has been timed for now. Something happened days ago, something small but powerful, a name written, a message sent, a secret sealed behind her closed door. She thought no one saw her tears that night, but heaven did. She's been carrying a weight too heavy for her young shoulders, and now that secret has reached divine attention. Archangel Michael says, the silence around her isn't guilt, it's awakening. What she saw, what she heard, what she did, was all part of a divine setup meant to expose something dark that's been hiding in your family for generations. Stay here, don't skip. This isn't just about her, this is about your bloodline's hidden contract with destiny. Last week, when she avoided your gaze, it wasn't out of disrespect, it was fear. Fear of what would happen if she told you what she knows. But heaven couldn't let that secret stay buried any longer, and that's why you're hearing this message right now. You've been noticing the strange signs, lights flickering when she prays, her sudden quietness before sunset, the way she stares at the sky as if someone's whispering her name. These are not coincidences, they are signals. Her soul has been chosen for revelation. Someone close tried to manipulate her, to use her innocence as a disguise for betrayal. But they forgot, heaven defends the pure-hearted. That person's face is about to be exposed through her dreams. Don't skip, because soon you'll understand who it was. There's something she wrote, a note, hidden inside a book or a drawer. The ink of that note carries pain, but also prophecy. When you find it, you'll know this message wasn't random. You'll know that everything she's been hiding was for a reason bigger than pain, it was protection. She's been hearing voices, not of fear, but of truth. Angels have been speaking to her, guiding her through this strange emotional storm. Every tear she shed has been counted, every silence she gave has been recorded in the book of Revelations. My child, you're being guided to face something that will free her and heal your entire household. The enemy wanted you two divided, but heaven wants you reunited. That's why this message came, so you can understand before it's too late. You may remember the day she said, I feel like someone's watching me. That was not paranoia, that was a heavenly alarm. A stranger near your home has been curious about your family, not for harm, but for truth. And your daughter, unknowingly, is the key to unlocking it. Archangel Michael says, do not react in anger, react in understanding. She's carrying part of your destiny in her hands. The same spirit that protected you in your hardest days is now moving through her. There's a letter coming, an envelope marked with your name, but the sender is unexpected. The truth will arrive quietly, maybe by tomorrow, maybe by sunrise. Inside it, a confession that will change how you see her forever. Stay with me. Because before that letter reaches your hands, you must prepare your heart. The exposure is not to shame, it's to release. She has seen something she shouldn't have, but instead of fear, heaven is giving her courage. Someone tried to silence her through manipulation, perhaps a friend, perhaps an older influence. But divine intervention is already in motion. That person's plan is collapsing even as you listen to this message. You've prayed for peace in your home, and now peace is coming through revelation. But to receive it, you must not run from what's about to unfold. Because the next signs are already near. You'll notice a change in her eyes, a calm that wasn't there before. That's the moment heaven touches her heart and releases the truth. This exposure isn't just about her, it's about the generational patterns you both came to break. She was born to be the voice that ends the silence, the mirror that shows the truth long buried. That's why heaven is revealing this now. She may confess soon, softly, trembling, afraid of what you'll think. When she does, listen closely, because within her confession lies a hidden blessing. Something you lost years ago will return because of her honesty. Archangel Michael says, her truth will restore your name. And when that moment comes, everything will start aligning again, finances, peace, and destiny. You'll hear a sudden sound, a knock, a phone ring, or a name mentioned by someone random. Don't ignore it. That's heaven signaling that the exposure has begun. The story you were never told is about to be spoken aloud. Someone once lied to you about her, painting her in shadows she never walked through. That lie is dissolving now. Those who spoke against her will face divine correction. Something big is right behind this moment. You've waited long for truth, and now it's walking straight to your door. Prepare your heart, because it will be both shocking and freeing at once. In the days ahead, she will cry, but not from pain, from release. You'll see her differently after this week. You'll realize she's not just your daughter, she's your reflection, chosen to reveal divine justice. Your daughter has been holding something that was never meant for her. An emotional burden passed from someone older, someone connected to your past. She didn't understand it, but she carried it anyway, until now. You might have noticed how she's been waking up at unusual hours, between 3 and 4 a.m. That's not random. That's the hour heaven whispers to chosen souls, calling them into awareness. She's been hearing the truth long before she could speak it. Archangel Michael says, she's protected, even when it looks like she's confused. The energy around her is shifting fast. Heaven is separating what's pure from what's false. There's a moment coming where she will reveal something shocking about a person you trusted deeply. It will hurt, but it will also free you. That truth will connect every unanswered question you've ever had about your family's recent struggles. A woman with soft words and hidden intentions has been influencing your daughter's thoughts. But her mask is falling off. You'll see it in her reaction when your name is mentioned, guilt, not grace. That's your sign. Before this month ends, something miraculous will happen. You'll find yourself smiling through tears because the truth won't break you, it'll build you. My beloved child, don't move, don't blink, because what's coming next will make your heart tremble and your soul understand why heaven waited until now. Stay till the end, stay right here, because this moment is where truth replaces silence. The divine spotlight is turning toward your own house, and it begins with her name. Last night, the atmosphere shifted. You felt it, that strange coldness followed by a sudden calm. That wasn't fear, that was divine presence entering your home to clear what's been clouding your daughter's destiny. Don't skip, because what's about to unfold is going to reveal the real reason behind her silence. She knows something. Something that connects your pain, your struggles, and your past prayers. She's been hiding a story, not to deceive you, but to protect someone dear, someone heaven no longer wants near her. Watch closely, because the mask that person wore is about to fall. Archangel Michael says, truth never hides forever, it only waits for the right witness. And that witness is you. You were chosen to hear it first, before the world tries to twist the meaning of her tears. The one you thought was her friend, the one who always came around smiling, was planting seeds of confusion. Jealousy disguised as concern, manipulation disguised as advice. But heaven saw every whisper, every lie, every moment she doubted her own worth because of them. My child, stay till the end because the tables are turning faster than anyone expected. The same mouth that once spread rumors will soon speak the truth publicly without realizing it. Divine reversal is already in motion. Your daughter's eyes hold more strength than she knows. The glow you've been noticing isn't rebellion, it's awakening. She's remembering who she is, why she was born, and who she can no longer pretend to please. When she speaks, listen carefully. Every word she says will carry power, not of anger, but of revelation. Her truth will be the sound that breaks the old chains from your bloodline. A letter is about to reach your hands. It might not be directly from her, but it's about her. Inside that message, a detail will appear, a name, a place, a memory, and it will shock you. But that shock will be the beginning of peace. Your daughter's destiny is sacred. What she's been carrying in silence is not shame, it's calling. Heaven is preparing her to walk into a path where truth and protection merge. You'll soon realize why her spirit felt so restless these last few weeks. Archangel Michael says, a divine wind is blowing through your house right now. It will remove every false friend, every hidden agenda, and every toxic influence that ever touched her path. Something happened 3 days ago. You may have sensed it, a sudden moment when your thoughts froze, as if time paused. That was the exact moment when heaven decided the exposure must begin. Your daughter's life is stepping into alignment, and your prayers are part of that process. You'll see her smiling differently, softer, stronger, with peace that cannot be explained. That's how you'll know her battle has ended. Heaven is not punishing her, heaven is crowning her with truth. There's a person who once underestimated your family's strength. That same person will soon regret every hidden word they spoke. Because heaven doesn't expose to humiliate, heaven exposes to heal. Something big is approaching your doorstep. You might even sense it tonight, through a familiar sound or fragrance. That's heaven's confirmation that divine justice has already been written. When your daughter tells you what she's seen, hold her hand. Don't let fear enter your heart. The truth will sting for a moment, but the peace that follows will be eternal. Someone close tried to twist her destiny by pretending to be her guide. But their intentions were never pure, and now their mask is melting away. They can't run from the divine light anymore. Archangel Michael says, heaven is proud of her courage. She's breaking the curse of silence that many before her couldn't. Her voice will soon carry healing not just for her, but for you too. My child. The story isn't over. You'll soon witness a miracle that feels like time reversing itself. Something that was lost long ago will return, and it will come through her. The divine exposure isn't about shame, it's about restoration. The truth she brings will unlock doors you thought were sealed forever. Money, peace, reconciliation, all are tied to her awakening. You'll realize that she's not only your daughter, she's the messenger heaven sent to remind you of your own forgotten strength. Her awakening is your reward for the prayers you cried in secret. Your home will feel different soon. The air will lighten, the nights will feel calmer, and a deep sense of clarity will rise in your heart. That's the sign that heaven has completed the exposure. Those who spoke lies will vanish from your energy. The confusion will fade, replaced by gratitude and quiet power. You'll look at your daughter and finally see her for who she truly is, chosen, guided, and reborn in truth. Archangel Michael says, what was hidden is now revealed, what was broken is now restored. You are entering a new chapter of peace. My beloved child, stay till the end, don't move, don't blink, because this is where everything connects. The air around you is shifting again, can you feel it? Heaven is aligning the final pieces, and your daughter's truth is stepping fully into light. The silence that once filled your home is about to turn into a sound of relief. You've cried in the dark, wondering what was wrong, but now heaven is answering. Every hidden detail, every secret word, every shadow she carried, it's about to be unveiled. She's been watched over all this time. Every sleepless night, every confused whisper, angels were standing by her side. You thought she was breaking down, but in reality, she was breaking through. There's a conversation she's been avoiding, one she knows she can't delay much longer. When that talk happens, you'll notice her voice trembling at first, but don't interrupt, because she'll speak from her soul. What she says will rewrite what you thought you knew about your own family. Archangel Michael says, do not fear what you're about to hear. The truth that's coming won't destroy you, it will cleanse everything around you. Her words will sound heavy, but they carry healing power. The person she's about to name is someone you once trusted blindly. You'll freeze for a second when you hear it, because you never expected their involvement. But this exposure will mark the beginning of your freedom. My child. The next 48 hours hold a sacred window. In this time, divine energy will move through your home, cleansing every negative imprint. The peace you'll feel will be undeniable, as if heaven itself has entered your walls. You might receive a sign, a sudden fragrance, a name appearing twice in one day, or a small object falling near you for no reason. When that happens, smile. That's heaven whispering, the truth has been released. Your daughter will soon be surrounded by unexpected favor. People who once ignored her will now see her light. Doors that refused to open will suddenly welcome her. This is not random, it's divine restoration after exposure. Archangel Michael says, the battle for her soul is over. Now begins her rise. She will become everything heaven promised, and those who doubted her will have no choice but to watch. Your daughter's destiny is about to accelerate. The very thing that once felt like shame will become her story of strength. She will stand, not as the one broken, but as the one chosen. Don't skip this moment, heaven waited for you to hear it. You'll soon realize this entire phase was never about punishment, it was about preparation. Heaven needed her to witness truth so she could walk freely into purpose. When she smiles again, and she will, you'll know the battle has ended. That smile will carry the peace of generations healed. Now breathe, my child. The storm that once frightened you has passed. You're stepping into calm waters, and heaven is already ahead of you, preparing new beginnings. What you feared would destroy your family has instead awakened divine destiny. The person who tried to twist the truth will fade into silence. They won't have the strength to keep speaking lies anymore. Heaven's light has exposed them completely, and their power is gone. Your daughter's heart will begin to glow differently now. She will find new peace, new friends, and a deeper connection with her purpose. The confusion will fade, her confidence will return stronger than ever. Archangel Michael says, "Watch closely, because joy is coming like sunrise after a long storm." The timing will be divine. It will happen when you least expect it, maybe while you're busy, maybe while you're thinking of her. And when it comes, you'll know this entire message was the preparation. Your daughter will finally rest. The heaviness that clouded her soul will disappear. Her sleep will be peaceful, her laughter genuine. The same angels who carried her through darkness will now walk beside her into light. The atmosphere around you is shifting already. You may feel chills or a sudden warmth in your chest, that's heaven confirming the restoration. The truth that once caused pain has turned into protection. Your daughter will soon surprise you, with wisdom beyond her years, with compassion deeper than her past. She'll speak words that sound like they came straight from heaven itself. That's how you'll know the divine has fully taken over. Archangel Michael says, "It is finished, it is revealed, it is redeemed." The story is complete now, and peace has entered your home. Let your heart rest in gratitude. The exposure was not meant to hurt, it was meant to heal. As the sun rises, remember, every secret that once tried to destroy your family is now powerless. Every curse that once lingered has been broken. Every lie has turned into light. Stay till the end, my beloved, because your story has just been rewritten. From this moment forward, truth will guard your house, love will guide your daughter, and peace will never leave your door again. My beloved child, stay here, don't move an inch, because what's coming next will seal everything heaven has been revealing. The air feels heavier for a reason, because truth is walking through your door tonight. Stay till the end, because something divine is about to touch your home again. You might feel a strange calm after all the tears, like the world paused for a second. That's not coincidence, that's confirmation. Heaven is showing you that the battle is over, and the revelation has been received. Archangel Michael says, "Watch the next sunrise carefully. You'll notice something familiar but new, a light, a voice, or a moment that feels sacred. That will be heaven whispering, 'It's done.' Stay till the end, because now heaven will replace the weight with wonders. Your daughter will begin to glow again, not just emotionally, but spiritually. You'll see it in her aura, in her peace, in the way she speaks. The people who once spoke against her will find themselves speechless. Their hearts will be convicted by the same light they mocked. That's how heaven works, exposure followed by restoration. Something huge is aligning in your favor. You'll notice how suddenly your home feels safer, quieter, more balanced. That's the sign that angels are guarding it once more. There's a moment coming soon, maybe this week, maybe tonight, where time itself will feel still. You'll sense something powerful around you, like a warm hand resting on your shoulder. That's heaven confirming that your daughter's name has been restored in the spiritual records. Her destiny is opening like a book long sealed. Each page that turns will reveal more blessings, more clarity, and more miracles. She's stepping into her true season, and no one can stop what's already written. Archangel Michael says, "The truth didn't destroy your family, it rebuilt it. What was broken in silence has been repaired through divine sound. What was hidden in fear has been redeemed through love." You'll soon witness something beautiful, your daughter helping someone else through the same pain she once carried. That's how you'll know she's healed. Her scars will turn into strength, and her story will shine like a lamp for others lost in darkness. My child, because what's about to happen next will leave you speechless. A financial door will open as a reflection of the emotional release that just happened. When one truth is exposed, 10 blessings are released. That's the rhythm of heaven. The peace that will fill your house will be thick, like golden air you can almost feel. You'll sleep deeper, wake lighter, and move with confidence again. Heaven has done a perfect work. Your daughter's name will be mentioned in unexpected places, but this time, in honor. That's how restoration looks when it's divinely orchestrated. Everything that once went wrong is aligning into something meaningful. The betrayal, the distance, the confusion, all of it was raw material for destiny. Now that the truth has come out, the divine plan can finally move forward. Archangel Michael says, "You are entering your miracle window. Keep your spirit calm, your words gentle, and your faith alive. The very energy of your home is glowing differently now. Soon, your daughter will laugh again, the kind of laughter that makes heaven smile. You'll realize the pain was only temporary, the delay was only protection. Every tear you shed became a seed for something magnificent." There's a knock coming, maybe literal, maybe symbolic, but it will arrive at the perfect moment. When it does, you'll remember these words: heaven always keeps receipts. Every hidden act of kindness, every moment of faith, every prayer you thought unheard, it was never wasted. Because right after this season of exposure comes elevation. The same people who doubted you will be the ones quoting your story. The same doors that closed on you will open wider than before. And through it all, your daughter will stand beside you, no longer silent, no longer afraid, but radiant with truth. Now breathe. The light that once felt distant is filling your space right now. This isn't imagination, it's energy, sacred and real. You've stepped into divine timing, where all wrongs become right and all pain becomes purpose. Your daughter is no longer the girl who cried behind closed doors. She's the living proof that heaven defends its chosen. You raised more than a child, you raised a vessel of divine truth. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice, because your story has turned golden. Everything hidden is now healed, everything broken now restored. You've reached the end of the storm and the beginning of glory. My beloved child, don't move, don't scroll, stay right here till the end, because what's coming now is the final and most powerful moment. Heaven has been waiting for this exact second to reveal something that will shake your spirit in the most beautiful way. You've seen signs before, but this is the confirmation you've been praying for in silence. You might have thought everything was already revealed, but no, one last secret still hides in the corner of this story. Something your daughter never said out loud, because her heart wasn't ready until now. And heaven was protecting her timing, allowing her truth to bloom only when your heart could handle it. Archangel Michael says, "You are about to see redemption with your own eyes. What was lost will be found in a way you could never imagine. In the coming days, you'll feel an unusual calm, a peace that feels otherworldly. It will start small, maybe during a quiet moment when the world feels still. You'll notice her energy changing too, her eyes softer, her laughter lighter, her silence filled with strength. Heaven is giving her back everything that pain tried to steal. Her confidence will return, her spirit will glow, and her path will shine brighter than before. Don't skip, because you're watching a divine rebirth unfold right before you. Those who once judged her will now seek her advice. The same mouths that gossiped will fall silent, ashamed by heaven's justice. That's how divine order restores balance, without noise, without warning, but with absolute power. Stay till the end, because soon a miracle will unfold publicly, something undeniable, something that proves heaven's hand never left your side. You'll see her making choices differently, wiser, more aligned, more purposeful. She will begin speaking words that sound far beyond her age, as though an angel is whispering through her. And in that moment, you'll realize that the exposure was only heaven's way of purifying her soul. Archangel Michael says, "The story is not over, it's been rewritten in light. Every dark chapter has turned into wisdom. Every pain has transformed into purpose. Because this next part of her journey is about to inspire not just you, but everyone who once misunderstood her. Heaven has marked her name for something greater. You'll see divine favor following her like a shadow, in her studies, her work, her relationships. Every closed door will open, every delay will dissolve. Your home will soon feel filled with warmth again. Laughter will return, music will sound different, mornings will feel lighter. That's how you'll know heaven has restored order. A new season is here, one where your daughter carries the strength of an angel and the grace of forgiveness. She's no longer who she was, she's who she was meant to be. And heaven wants you to celebrate that transformation, not fear it. My beloved child. The angels around you are whispering right now, listen closely, and you'll feel that familiar peace wrapping around your heart. That's divine confirmation that everything has been made right. Archangel Michael says, your lineage is now protected. What once tried to haunt your family's name has been erased by the light of truth. Because heaven isn't finished rewarding your faith. There's a blessing forming behind the scenes, something you didn't even ask for, but deeply deserve. It could be a letter, a phone call, a door of opportunity, but it will arrive exactly when your heart is calm. When it comes, don't question it. Receive it with gratitude, because it's heaven's way of saying, well done, you passed the test. Your daughter's new path will lead to healing not just for herself, but for others too. She will touch lives, speak truth, and carry light in places where people have forgotten hope. That's her new purpose, and you, my child, are the root of that divine tree. From this point forward, no lie will touch your family. No false friend will linger. No darkness will dare to return. The truth has set you free, and freedom is now your atmosphere. You'll wake up one morning soon and feel it, the energy, the balance, the clarity. It won't be dramatic, it'll be gentle, but you'll know. Heaven's peace will flow like warm light through every room. Archangel Michael says, thank you for believing, thank you for staying, thank you for enduring. The exposure was not your ending, it was your preparation for a season of glory.